Good morning, candidates. Current affairs snippets 18th and 19th June 2022. What major announcements on Agnipath were made during Defense Ministry's briefing? The Defense Ministry press briefing on Agnipath scheme, rupees 1 crore compensation was announced for Agniveers if they are martyred. The registration of Agniveers in IAF will begin from June 24. The intake of Agniveers will go up to 1.25 lakh in the near future. Government establishes 10% quota for Agniveers, alters upper age limit. Alters upper age limit. Yeah. Intute, a company on India's best companies to work for list for 12 years in a row. Prime Minister Modi inaugurates rupees 920 crore for Agati Maidan Integrated Transit Corridor, Delhi. Government to extend ESI scheme and across country by end of 2022 will be extended to all 744 districts of the country. India's Russian coal purchases jump six-fold in 20 days amid sanctions, a report. War in Ukraine could last for years, says NATO chief, NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg said so. Internet, social media have turbocharged hate speech, says United Nations Chief Antonio Guterres. Japan to participate in NATO summit for the first time. Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida will attend this month NATO summit in Madrid, Spain. Hamza Abdi Bare appointed as Prime Minister of Somalia. Government declares ICICI, HDFC, NPCI's computer resources to be protected systems. This implies that any harm to these resources can have an impact on national security, economy, public health, or safety. Further, any unauthorized person accessing these resources may be jailed up to 10 years. Builder fined rupees 100 crore for violating green norms in Gurugram. That builder name is Ansal Properties and Infrastructure Limited, a real estate firm. Ministerial meeting on GST rationalization fails to reach agreement. 47th meeting of GST Council to be held in Srinagar on June 28 and 29th. Since 1980s, world's central banks launched their most hawkish campaign. Central bankers around the world are enacting what could be the most dramatic tightening of monetary policy since the 1980s, risking recessions and upsetting financial markets as they try to deal with an unexpected spike in inflation. The week began with a surprise move on Wall Street to price in a Federal Reserve rate hike of 75 basis points. Chairman Jerome Powell declared himself fully committed to bringing inflation back down, the greatest step by the US Central Bank since 1994. Switzerland surprisingly boosted rates, while the Bank of England raised rates for the fifth time, this time by 25 basis points, and indicated it will soon double the rate. The bond market's reaction to the coordinated removal of stimulus was so ferocious that the European Central Bank called an emergency meeting on Wednesday to address rising yields in some Eurozone countries. Bhagwat Karad, government to take additional efforts to reduce inflation if required. Who is Bharat Karad? Bhagwat Krishnarao Karad, India's State Minister for Finance. India's State Minister for Finance. Piyush Goyal, after 7 years, India is able to win favorable WTO outcome. RBI raises limit of e-mandates for transactions up to rupees 15,000. E-mandates means electronic mandate. I think this was done on June 8th itself. Canara HSBC Life rebrands due to PNB exit. India, South Africa T20 International Series ends in a 2-2 draw as decider gets abandoned due to rain. Till now, it did not happen. Anurag on first ever chess Olympiad torch relay. Sports Minister Anurag Thakur praised International Chess Federation's decision to launch a chess Olympiad torch relay for the first time from India, saying till now no torch relay happened in chess Olympiad. In this 44th chess Olympiad, over 2,000 players from 188 countries will participate, he said. PM Modi launched the torch relay for the 44th Chess Olympiad in Delhi. International Day for Countering Hate Speech, 18th June. International Picnic Day, 2022, 18th June. Sustainable Gastronomy Day 2022 observed on 18th June. Thank you. Best wishes.